Now, the video that I'm showing you on the side is the video of our very own Nio CEO emphasizing one point, and that is the ONVO L90 we just recently got launched 2 days ago. It is going to definitely help Nio get to profitability. I mean, one of the things that we discussed in the video prior to this, we were talking about obviously Nio confirming that there is gross profit onto the L90, and looking at the kind of demand that we are seeing onto the car, it is giving us the confidence to say that indeed we are going to get to profitability, and the Nio CEO coming and reinstate profitability. It is something that is just so great. So when I saw this video, thought I'd come and share it with you guys, because look, so many of the people looking at just the price of the ONVO L90, they are obviously worried about if Nio can generate profit from this car, judging from the starting price, judging from the price of the ultra high variant of the L90, which is still less than 300, and also looking at the top spec L90, which still with the everything included, it's still below 300,000 RMB. So many of the investors are worried, or some of the investors rather were worried about gross profit, and the Nio came and said, or the Nio CEO said, look, there is gross profit onto this car, and it's something that is just so great, right? Hearing the Nio CEO coming and talking about profitability, saying that the ONVO L90 will help them get there, something that obviously it's just so great. And this video that I just played for you, which I'll still play at the end of the maybe video with some sounds, right, or with some audio, just so great, right? I mean, one thing that we all want to see coming from Nio is obviously profitability. Profitability is very important. I mean, yesterday there was a video where I was discussing the new sentiment that came from smart money, some of the big financial institutions like Citi, and of course Macquarie, that came and obviously reiterated some buy ratings onto Nio with proper price targets, which shows you that they even see where Nio could be, where ONVO L90 can take the Nio brand. I mean, a lot of people right now are starting to see the blue sky that we've been talking about. They thought it was over with Nio. When the CEO announced the sub-brand, they thought it was just another waste of money, or it was a waste of money, because people, the reason why I'm saying another waste of money, people think that battery swapping stations are a waste of money, and we know that those infrastructure are very important, because that is what makes Nio different from the other EV players. I mean, have a look at the bus price of the ONVO L90 after battery as a service, or with the battery as a service. It becomes so affordable in a way that obviously it's so irresistible for you not to buy that car without a battery. Yes, I know that as it stands, majority of the people, it looks like they are going to buy the car cash, but I'm telling you, they are all gonna come back, or most of them are gonna come back and subscribe to Buzz. But we'll talk about that in one of the next videos, right? Someone sent me the information, the report of how people are selecting or are choosing their ONVO L90, looking at bus, looking at 7-seater, 8-seater, looking at the single motor, double motor. But I think we'll talk more about that on a separate video. But this video, it's all about the Nio CEO coming and reiterate profitability in Q4, saying that the ONVO L90 will help them get there, which for investors, it's very important that we get to hear these good words coming from our CEO. Nio CEO is one of the smartest guy, or one of the smartest CEO in the world, and though some of the people might not really realize it now, sooner or later they will realize that it was necessary for Nio to spend a lot on R&Ds at first, to make sure that they have a gap, or there is a gap between Nio and other new energy vehicle cars, or majority of the new energy vehicle cars. It was necessary for Nio to go in and launch the two sub-brands, ONVO and Firefly. They will realize this as time goes, but the people, or some of the people already that were bearish onto Nio, they are now bullish, because they see the smart moves that the Nio CEO did to say that, look, he was very, very smart to saw this from far and decided that it was not good for Nio to just sell the Nio main brand alone, but to introduce the two sub brands. Some people are starting to see this, and I'm telling you, man, it's just the beginning. The true vision, the true picture of Nio, to so many it will be clear as time goes. But some people, that even some close to me, they are starting to come back to me to say, hey, I think Nio is onto something with these sub brands. Nio is onto something. The success is guaranteed. It looks like things are starting to really align for Nio. But these are the very same people, when you told them about the plans that the Nio CEO had, they were saying it's a waste of money. Nio, it's in the stage of bankruptcy. Some of the people were saying that, but look, man, it's just the beginning, and let's wait, let's see. Otherwise, I just thought I'd come and give you this quick update. CEO of Nio highlighted this something very good, and I believe that indeed we are going to get to profitability. I believe that blue sky is definitely going to come. I believe that long term is going to definitely win, and those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. Share price wise, Nio might not be where we want it to be, but very soon Nio will catch up to where the other peers are at in terms of the PS ratio, because it's not yet profitable. But once we get to profitability, then it's going to be lights out, man. Yesterday I saw quite a number of chats from the technical guys that were showing when you could be in the future. Some fundamental guys even went to do an analysis and determine when you ought to be trading similar to where their peers are trading at, and $30 or around $30 was the price when you should be trading at right now. And if that is the case, you and me can agree that $5, it's a golden opportunity where you and me can go in and love the boat. But of course, we'll still talk about the share price. We'll still talk about what we can expect. We'll still discuss where, of course, end of the year we can see Nio, but that will be on the different video, because I don't want to make this video too long. Anyways, like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that at least you can be notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the head news, the share price will be rewarded. All that I share here are just my opinions, not PR advice. If you seek PR advice, you already know what to do by now, and that is you need to go out there and consult the professionals. I'll see you on the next one. Long term will win, blue sky is coming, and God bless you all.